Over the last few weeks, the head coach landscape in college football has been shaken up to the likes in which we've never seen before. And if you think that was the end of the head coach carousel, well, guess again. ESPN's NFL insider Dan Graziano wrote this week that the Raiders could be a team to watch in recruiting the University of Michigan's AP College Football Coach of the Year in Jim Harbaugh. This wouldn't be the first time the Raiders kicked the tires on Harbaugh. According to ESPN's Adam Schefter, the Raiders reached out in 2010, but Harbaugh ultimately rejected their offer to go just beyond the Bay Bridge to the San Francisco 49ers. And then in 2014, the Raiders reached out again, but he decided to leave the NFL altogether and take the head job at Michigan, where he now has them sitting atop the Big Ten and as a 2 seed in the college football playoffs for the very first time. With the Raiders' job currently open and Harbaugh getting the Wolverines over the hump, could we see Jim Harbaugh take his talents to Las Vegas?
Vegas! Vegas, baby! Vegas!
Well, we're going to break it down for you and explain why it could be the happy marriage Raider fans have been waiting for. Regardless of how you feel about Jim Harbaugh, he's a winner. Wherever he has gone as a head coach, he has won. We can go back to his first head coach stint with the San Diego Toreros, where he went 29-6 over his 3 years there. Then he took over a disastrous 1-11 Stanford program, turning the Cardinals into a Pac-12 powerhouse. With the help of players like Toby Gerhart and Andrew Luck, Harbaugh finished his 4-year Stanford tenure with a 29-21 record. In 2011, he set his sights on the NFL, where he took over the San Francisco 49ers, who were coming off a 6-10 season. He can be credited for turning former #1 pick Alex Smith's fortunes around from a bust to a competent game-managing NFL quarterback. Harbaugh immediately took the team from the joke of the NFC West to an NFL force, going 13-3 before losing to the eventual Super Bowl champion New York Giants in the NFC Championship game. During the 2012 season, Harbaugh was able to get the Niners to the big dance, despite mid-season quarterback controversy between Colin Kaepernick and Alex Smith, where Kaepernick became the guy for San Fran. That was also the very same year of the short-lived Kaepernicking fad. If you know, you know. Anyways, Harbaugh's team fell short in Super Bowl 47 against the Baltimore Ravens, 34-31. In the 2 years following that loss, Harbaugh's team never made it past championship weekend. Following the 2014 season, the Niners and Harbaugh mutually agreed to part ways, ending a 4-year tenure where Harbaugh finished with a 49-21-1 record. A few days later, Harbaugh returned to his alma mater in Ann Arbor, where he became the University of Michigan's head football coach.
Top to bottom, Michigan is about excellence, is about greatness. And you have my pledge that I will carry forward the tradition of excellence of the University of Michigan football program.
Harbaugh took over a Michigan Wolverines program that had gone 46-42 between the two coaching tenures of Rich Rodriguez and Brady Hoke. Harbaugh was seen as the savior of the Michigan program, and he immediately turned Big Blue into a Big Ten contender, going 10-3 with a Citrus Bowl victory over the Florida Gators to top off his first season in Ann Arbor. Harbaugh is 61-23 over his 7-year tenure in Ann Arbor, and this season has been by far his most successful season, going 12-1, winning the Big Ten title for the first time since 2004, and he also earned the AP College Football Coach of the Year. So why the Las Vegas Raiders? There are 3 factors at play here. Number 1, stability. And that is something the franchise has been lacking for a very long time. At every program Harbaugh has been to, he has at least stayed for 3 seasons. This is key for a franchise like the Raiders, who have gone through 12 different head coaches since 1998. Only one of the 12 coaches' tenures exceeded 3 seasons, and that was John Gruden, who coached the Raiders from 1998 to 2001, and then from 2018 to 2021, until his resignation following the leaking of numerous offensive emails. Number 2, winning. Like King Midas, everything Harbaugh touches turns to gold, and that is where the Raiders franchise needs his touch the most. The Raiders have had 1 winning season since 2002, losing to the Texans in the wildcard round of the playoffs in 2016. They have also finished dead last in their division 7 times since 2002, not including this season. From 2003 to 2020, they are 100-188. Number 3, familiarity. Harbaugh's NFL coaching career actually began with the Oakland Raiders as a quarterbacks coach under head coach Bill Callahan during the 2002 and 2003 seasons. Harbaugh was on the staff during the Raiders' run to Super Bowl 37, where they eventually lost to the John Gruden-led Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The familiarity factor runs very deep for Harbaugh, as there have been many interviews over the years where Harbaugh has referred to the late Raiders owner Al Davis as a mentor. He was even quoted as saying, "If I could just be half the coach and football man that Al Davis was." While this could be the perfect marriage, what do you think? After striking out in years past, could this be the year Mark Davis and the Raiders finally win over Jim Harbaugh? Let us know in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe to the channel. We'll see you next time.